welcome to Helpful Hints with Miss Corbett. I hope you guys are all doing well and safe and sound. I heard a lot of students saying that they're having a hard time getting themselves organized for their daily remote learning. So I put together a little checklist I want to show you. Hopefully it's helpful. If you need to use it on a daily basis, please do so. You can either print it out as it will be attached to this email, or you can just simply have it up on the screen to use as you're going through your Google Classroom work. So I'll first go through each of the steps with you. I'll show you what that would look like in the Google Classroom and going back and forth with it, and hopefully this helps you. Let's get started. So the first thing says to take the first 15 minutes of your day to set up your work schedule. That really means trying to figure out when you're going to be working and making sure that you have all your supplies that you needed. If there was any books that you needed, or pens or pencils or things to write down with scrap paper, please make sure you have that with you. And as we do this, we're also going to check off that we've completed this activity. So the next thing you're going to do is take a look at your assistant principal's classroom. This way you can fill out that daily attendance first thing. A lot of people kind of forget this part and they move on to starting the work and then they forget to fill it out. So let's make sure that's the first thing that you do on a daily basis. And to show you, I'm just going to go to Miss Corbett's classroom. And you'll see every day that it will be there, daily attendance. Once you click on the daily attendance, you're going to answer the question. Today happens to be Happy Wednesday. Are you logged into your classes today? You would click yes, and then you can go about the rest of your day. Okay, so let's go back to that checklist. We were able to complete that, so we're going to put a check there. Our next thing is take a look at your normal school schedule. What classes do you have today? Today's a Wednesday, so I'm going to take a look at a Wednesday class schedule. And a big shout out to class 706. I'm choosing you as my guinea pigs today. And here we're going to use your schedule to help us organize ourselves. So if we take a look at our schedule on Pupil Path, you can see that I would have had math today, science, ELA, social studies, phys ed, math again, and Mandarin. So I'm going to make sure that those are the classes that I'm going to check in with today. I don't need to check in with every class every day. So if we go back to our checklist, now we can see which classes we have, and if it makes you feel comfortable, you can highlight those so you know which ones you have on a daily basis. Okay, I think it said Mandarin, definitely said phys ed, and let's just double check one more time. And yeah, I got them all today. Okay, so these are the classes that I'm going to be checking my schedule for to see if there's any work. I don't have to worry so much about these classes today because I don't see them. So if on Thursday I see them, then I would highlight those as well so I can check those. So now at this point, I'm going to go and check each one of these classes to see what work I have. So let's jump on into a social studies class with 706, and we're going to jump into Miss Shafato and Miss Coogan's class. So when you go onto the Google Classroom, this is basically their homepage that you see, and this is called the stream. Here they'll post any important updates and information for you. As you see, Miss Coogan posted something very early this morning, and she gives some reminders about what's happening, such as the slavery perspective slides and summary response test are due on Friday. So 706, I hope you're paying attention. The other place that you can find out your classwork that you should visit on a daily basis is the classwork section. Once you take a look, sometimes some of the teachers have these subject topic headings, and you can see real easily that we are in week 6 of remote learning. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it's gone by that so fast. And you can see all of these different activities that are due this week for you to complete. So you know in social studies you definitely have some work to get completed. So if you go back to our checklist here, you'll make sure that you write down that, yes, social studies, I need to go back in. There is definitely work today I need to do. You don't have to write it down because you'll go back into it. It's just making sure you're aware of what work you have. And then you would follow the same thing for your math, your ELA, science, foreign language, and phys ed classes. You would just simply check it off here if you have work for them today. The other thing you want to take note too is, are any of these classes holding virtual meetings today that you might want to join? If they are, again, I would just put a check here and then write the time that you're going to be meeting. So that this way, if you need to say they're going to be meeting at 11 o'clock today, you can write that in and say at 11 we're going to be meeting. Okay? And as you go through the checklist, again, we've already completed, we've taken a look at our schedule for the day. We know which classes we have. You've taken a look at each of these different classes to see what work needs to be done. And you've also taken a look to see if anyone is having any meetings today, so you can check that off. Before the last step is deciding two questions that you want to ask yourself. First is, do you want to start with the easiest subject to complete the activity and then move on to the more difficult assignment? Or do you want to start with your most difficult since your brain is fresh and ready for a challenge? Once you decide which way you want to go, then your only next step is step 7, which is get ready, get started, and begin your work. I hope this checklist has really helped you to understand how to organize yourself. If you need any help at all, you know you can always email me and I will respond right away. Your teachers are here to help you. Your assistant principals are here to help you. We are all in this together. I hope you stay well, and who knows, maybe I'll have another helpful hint soon. Have a great day.